Hi guys, it's Hani here. Today I'm going to show you how to make these fun palm tree cookies. I'm using my sugar cookies, and to decorate I'm using royal icing. So let's get started with today's tutorial. First I'm going to trace the outline onto the cookie using a paper template and edible marker. To decorate, I'm using TIPLESS piping bags. I often get asked, how do you cut a piping bag, TIPLESS piping bag? So you need to find a seam, press it in the middle, and then cut straight across. To decorate, I'm using brown royal icing, 20-second consistency, and we're going to decorate every other section. Use a needle tool to shape the icing while it's still wet, and then once you are done doing this first layer, we have to let icing crust, and then we can continue and flood the sections between. To color my royal icing, I used brown food coloring. You can also use, if you don't have brown food coloring, you can also use green and red food coloring to get a really nice brown. Now we're going to work on the leaves. So to make the leaves, I'm using 2 shades of green. And when doing the leaves, make sure that your icing is not overly stiff. It shouldn't be super stiff. It should be thick but not overly stiff. So I'm gonna layer 2 different colors onto a food wrap, and then we're going to form a small pouch. Try not to mix the colors. You basically just want them to be sitting next to each other, so there should be a visible line in the middle, like so. And then we're going to find a seam on our piping bag, and we're going to align that seam with that line. So that way when you're gonna pipe the leaves, there's gonna be one side that is gonna be slightly lighter and one is gonna be darker. So I'm going to align that, placing it in to the piping bag. Now you can either use a piping tip, but the sizes of leaf tips are so limited, so I often make my own tip just by cutting a V shape into a piping bag. So to make the leaf, you have to press the piping bag so the seam is on the side. I'm just making a small cut to remove the air. It's easier to cut the V shape that way. And to pipe, again, you're gonna have the seam in the middle, like so. And if you go up and down, you can create wavy leaves, or you can make them straight like so. So if you're not sure how to pipe the leaves on a palm tree, place a piece of wax paper on the top and practice, and then you can decorate directly on a cookie. To help me with the direction of the leaves, I'm using edible marker, drawing the lines directly on a cookie, and then we can use royal icing to make the leaves. And you can use this same technique to create holly leaves for holidays, make royal icing transfers. I didn't like how that leaf turned out because it was a weird angle. I was trying to film it under a really weird angle, so I removed it and I started over. It's okay to make a mistake. You can just scrape it off and start over. And really just to get that wavy design in your leaf, just go up and down with your piping tip. Now let it crust for about 30 minutes and then we can add coconuts using brown royal icing. Now to make this design super festive, you can add some lights. You can either do Christmas lights or you can do different shapes. Today, because it's a Valentine's Day coming up, I decided to add some hearts. And I'm using black royal icing piping consistency. And now pipe small dots of icing on each side, and then you can attach cute little sprinkles. And that's how you can make these fun palm tree cookies. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified about my new uploads. And I will see you next time.